Servants of Darkness was released in 1998 for levels 4 to 6, written by Kevin Melka and Steve Miller, with interior art by Diana Sharples and Mark Nelson, with a cover by Alan Pollock. It is 64 pages long and comes with a poster map. It takes place in the domain of Tempest, which is Ravenloft's version of a grim fairy tale setting, and its Dark Lords are the Three Hags. And it also takes place in the domain of Keening, where Trista, the Banshee, is the Lord of the domain. Ever since the Grand Conjunction and the formation of the Shadow Rift, strange and evil things have been happening in Tempest. This caused the people of the domain, who were already superstitious enough as it is, to go into overdrive. The once laid-back domain became proactive and formed the Inquisition to uncover evil spirits called the Fae and Witches. The leader of the Inquisition is a man called Wynn, who is fair but determined to protect the people. Brianna grew up an orphan and is considered a nice woman, but not very pretty due to a scar on her face. A prominent villager named Ivan genuinely fell in love with Brianna, but Lorelei, the most beautiful girl in the village and Wynn's daughter, loves Ivan and wants her for herself. She believed Brianna bewitched Ivan and accused her of witchcraft. Some Borway, their evil fae spirits, have gotten involved for their own amusement and furthered the idea by causing it to seem as if Brianna was a witch. Brianna has been tried for witchcraft and is sentenced to be burned at the stake within a week unless evidence can clear her. The adventure starts with the heroes rescuing Ivan from some goblins. He begs for their aid in helping him prove Brianna's innocence. From there, the heroes go to the village of Victal and conduct an investigation, interact with villagers Wynn, Lorelei, and Brianna. Then they decide to go to Brianna's birth village of Kelly to gather more information. After talking to people in Kelly, the heroes have an encounter with a Vistani. The Vistani tells them about the Fae and kind of clues them as about what is going on and what they kind of have to do to prove Brianna's innocence. There, the heroes go to Castle Island and have an adventure there. After that, they seek out the Three Hags and make a bargain with them for a magical potion that will let people see the Fae. In return, the heroes have to find a magical ring guarded by a goblin vampire. Once the bargain is done, the heroes prove Brianna's innocence, but now must rescue Lorelei, who has been kidnapped by Lot, Prince of Shadows. Lot looks like a dark-skinned elf, a drow, and resides in the Shadow Rift. He has come looking for the Sword of Arak and caused this entire drama because he believed that Wynn knew where it was. Lot flees with his prisoner to the neighboring domain of Keening, where the Dark Lord Trista, the Banshee, rules. This part of the adventure is a dungeon crawl through some caves, and then they reach the final location where Lot is making a bargain with Trista. The heroes reveal that Lot is double-crossing Trista, and this enrages the already unstable Banshee, who attacks. In the end, the heroes should make off with the Eye of Veron, which is a magical object that shows the person holding it what they most desire. Lot should escape with the Sword of Arak, which will set up the next adventure, the Shadow Rift. This module is really good. It's structured in scenes, which some of them can be played in any order. It details the domain of Tempest pretty good, which was very much needed. The heroes have an encounter with 2 Dark Lords, 3 if you count the monster on Castle Island. There's been some debate as to whether Castle Island is its own little mini domain, and the monster there, the Dark Lord. It moves along at a brisk pace with equal combat, mystery solving, and role playing. And it also sets up the Shadow Rift adventure. I absolutely recommend this one wholeheartedly. It explores a much neglected part of the core domain of Ravenloft. Young Brianna has been judged guilty of consorting with the dark forces of Tempest, and now she will burn at the stake for it. The Inquisitors, priests whose zealousness sometimes stirs whispers of doubt among the people, have condemned her with all the surety that comes with their holy power. Heroes of integrity and justice are needed to ferret out the truth. To succeed, they must travel a perilous path that winds through the labyrinth tunnels of Mount Lament and leads them to the dreaded hags of Tempest and Tristessa the Banshee. Or still, they must ultimately face the mysterious Prince of Shadows, who manipulates the denizens of the domain for his own purposes. When to stand fast, when to run, only those who survive can say. Servants of Darkness is a stand-alone adventure that can also lead the party to investigate the misty chasm at the center of the Demiplane's core in the Shadow Rift, the next release for the Ravenloft campaign setting. For 4 to 6 characters of level 4 to 6.